Hey, it's Lori. I guess I could have gotten in the car and closed the door before I said hello. So there's a slow train going, but that's all right because I'm not going that way today. And yeah, so I'm going to work. I did let everybody know this week that people in the house have had COVID or have COVID currently. So just one person, I guess, didn't want me to come. So today I kind of expected my afternoon person to say that they didn't want me there, but they do want me to come. She said, no, we really need you. She said, yeah, just show up. And she said, we'll try to leave. We'll try to take off and go somewhere. Or if we're home, we'll wear a mask. They're usually home. Every once in a while they go somewhere, but they're usually home. But I brought this with me because she said, do you have any Lysol disinfectant spray? Maybe you could spray that in all the rooms as you're leaving the rooms. So I'm like, sure, I'll grab it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to spray Lysol in the rooms as I'm leaving them. So that's what she asked. So that's what I'll do. And right now I'm headed off to the house of the people that usually give me eggs. Well, not usually, but sometimes they give me the eggs from their chickens. So we'll see if there's any eggs today. And if not, it's fine. I have eggs, but I'm not going to turn down farm fresh eggs either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe not. We'll find out. What else do I have? Let me see. I have my card with me today. And on my card, I have my jobs. Oh, I have a Walmart delivery coming later this afternoon after I get home. Well, it's scheduled to be delivered between 4 and 6. I could have said between 3 and 5. I thought about doing that one, but I thought, because that's going to be cutting it close just in case it happens to come around like right at 3 or something. That would be my luck. And I wouldn't be home yet. And there is some cold stuff in there that I don't really want to sit out on the porch. It's supposed to be pretty warm today. I think it's supposed to be like 90 today, which is so weird. It's getting towards the end of September now, you know? But anyway, Walmart delivery 4 to 6. And in that delivery is going to be what I'm making for dinner. I'm going to do burgers again because everybody likes burgers. Everybody will eat burgers leftover. I need to clean out the refrigerator because since everybody was sick, they didn't really eat on the leftovers very much. So yeah, I hate to do it, but I'm probably going to have to dispose of some food. Probably not much, but I know there's some in there that I'm probably going to have to dispose of. And I save my Coffee Mate containers, the kind that have I use the big containers of Coffee Mate, if you don't know. So the lid screws on. So I save those when they're empty. And that way, if I do have any food items or anything like that that I need to throw away, I put it in there, put the lid on it, and throw it away. That way it's not, we have critters. We have squirrels. There's a possum that's been running around town. There's raccoons every once in a while. Don't see those very often in this area right here in town, but once in a while you will see them. And there's stray cats. They will get in the garbage and tear it up. So we do have a trash bin with a lid, but sometimes with a household of 6, that gets full before trash day. So anyway, I like to put it in something that's going to be sealed. So yeah, burgers for dinner, edit and upload my video for today, and that's what I'm going to do today. And then I have a chore list that I'll probably pick something from my chore list to work on. I have so many things started that I haven't finished. Like I've started doing my decluttering and organizing of my bathroom shelves. All the guys have done their part. They've gone through their stuff and gotten it into their basket. I haven't done any of mine, so I still need to do that. But the reason I haven't is because I'm going to clear off everything from all the shelves, clean them down really good, probably tear off there's like a contact paper on it, like shelf liner on those shelves. The reason I did that is because they're kind of a cheaper wood shelf, and being in the bathroom, I didn't want them to get moisture in them and get all nasty and ruin the shelf, basically. So, because you're in the shower and you grab something and then you sit it back on the shelf and then there's water and it gets ruined. So anyway, the shelf liner works great. It's prevented that from happening for many, many years now. It's been on there for a long, long time. So I'm sure it's really dirty because it's been a long time since I've taken everything off and cleaned those shelves. But I'm going to take off all that old paper and put down new. Or if I think it's better, I'll just put it over top. I'm not sure which yet. My preference would be to rip off the old and put on the new. That's probably what I'll do. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, what else do I have I don't have it written down on my card. I have it written on a list inside. So the dresser that's sitting in my living room that I've been saying, I'm going to clean that dresser out today. It's getting done today. It's still sitting there. It's still sitting there. Man, real life, guys, real life. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. But I have to say, it is kind of getting on my nerves that my living room's kind of out of order, and it doesn't look good. So I don't know what I'll do. But I always have this time when I get home. From the time I get home to the time John gets home is a pretty big time span. So it's usually about 4 hours time. So by the time I make dinner and get my video edited and stuff like that, sometimes that takes up all the time, depending. Because I'm taking the dog out and kind of sweeping the floors and doing all the stuff, cleaning the litter box, stuff like that. Kind of like the little chores that I do in the afternoon when I get home. And I usually try to do that right when I get home because that's when I have the energy to do it, When I sit down to edit that video, my energy kind of goes out the door. Ooh, loud truck. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to quit jabbering and get to my job. Oh gosh, I'm going to make myself late. I'll talk to you in a bit. Job done, or at least the first one is. I still have one more to do yet, but this is the job that I was at last time when I had serious back pain going on. And today, so much better. So much better. Give me a thumbs up for no back pain beyond the usual 50-something just for getting out of bed kind of back pain. That's all I have. No eggs today. That's okay. I don't see any signs of any eggs. They probably gave them to the fire department, I'll betcha, because they do that once a month or twice a month maybe. I'm not really sure. They give them to the fire department. They give them a lot of eggs because the fire department puts on a breakfast for like the whole area. I don't know, town, I guess. They're like way out in the country, so town is a couple miles that away. All right, so I'm gonna go on to my next job, and I'm not sure if they'll be home or if they'll be in there wearing a mask. Either way, I'm going, and I am armed. I'm armed. Finished with this second job, and I'm so glad. I'm so ready to go home. I am burning up right now. I don't know what the temperature is, but it was supposed to be like 90 today. I might have already said that. I just had to check that's why I have my glasses on. I just had to check my message because I got a message from Walmart and I had a substituted item and it needed to be approved before my driver picked it up. So I approved it. I got the 5-pound like roll thing of ground beef to make the burgers with tonight. And apparently they're out of stock of the 5-pound ones. So honestly, I would have rather had the 10-pound one. If they didn't have that, I'll pay the extra and get the 10-pound one. But you don't have the option of picking something else instead of the substitution they picked out for you. I kind of wish you did. I should throw in a suggestion to Walmart and tell them that. Well, I guess you can go in and edit your substitution preferences ahead of time. So never mind, they do that. Yeah, they actually do. But you'd have to do it with everything because that didn't even say it was low in stock. So anyway, I'm getting the 4.5-pound one that's not in the tube. It's just the tray. So they're not as ground as the ones in the tubes. So I don't really care for the tube having the plastic that you can't see through. I like to be able to see it, but if I'm having it delivered, I can't see it ahead of time anyway. So, anyway, I got a substitution and that's just the way it's going to be. And I like to make hamburger patties better out of the stuff that's ground a little more fine, which is the stuff in the tube. So, okay. Oh, well, I'm on home. Man, I gotta get this thing on and cool off. The Walmart order's here. Let me just tell you. Whoa, get up there. I absolutely love having my groceries delivered. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna get the stuff out of the bags. I'm gonna show it to you. Having some coffee in my Stranger Things coffee cup. Josh had some coffee brewed when I got home, so that works for me, for sure. Hang on, just had to have a sip. But yeah, it's the Mint Cafe coffee, and he made it nice and strong, so it's actually really, really good. And John doesn't love it because it does taste like McDonald's coffee, and he's not a fan of McDonald's coffee. I am a big fan of McDonald's coffee. I think they have great coffee. How many times can I say it? Coffee, coffee, coffee. It actually looks like it might rain, which is a wonderful thing because we have not had rain in weeks. I was going to say days, but it's actually been weeks. At least 2 weeks, maybe even 3. I'm not really sure. I wonder if Alexa knows. Alexa, when's the last time it rained in North Baltimore, Ohio?
As of this past Wednesday, Wood County, Ohio's most recent precipitation was on September 6th, with 0.52 inches falling at the Bowling Green 2.7 Northwest Station.
So she does know. She does know when it rained last. Okay. So that would have been exactly 3 weeks ago. It would have been 3 weeks ago since we've had rain. And it hasn't even rained overnight or anything. You know, a lot of times it'll rain a little bit overnight and you get up in the morning, everything's wet. No, it hasn't. It hasn't rained at all. It's super dry around here. And that's part of the reason why my car is so dusty. Like, I washed it a few days ago and the very next day it was just covered in dust again. So, you know. Okay, let me get this stuff out. I'm gonna check to make sure I ordered 2 milks. And you can't even see it. But you'll see it though when I show you my haul. But there's 2 milks here, and I was thinking I ordered 3, but I might have only ordered 2. I got shorted a gallon of milk once, so I don't know, maybe it's just a thing now in my mind. But okay, so yeah, let me get the rest of the stuff out and I'll show it to you. Okay, Josh is waiting here so he can go put these in the spare fridge. But I got 2 gallons of milk. I got some Coke Zero, and I did check, and I did only order 2 gallons of milk, so so we're good on those. And the Coke Zero right now is $3.98 instead of $5.18. So I'm buying some of this maybe each time. I'm not really sure, as long as it's on sale, because $3.98 is a lot better than $5.18. Okay, we got some peroxide and 2 bags of these steamable green beans. Those are only like, I think they're 98 cents a bag. I got 2 of those. I'm going to be making a crock pot meal coming up. I'm going to use the green beans in that. And 2 packages of this Armor pepperoni. I just got 2 of the smaller packs instead of the big pack this time. And I got lunch meat to refill our lunch meat container. I got 2 of the packages of hard salami. Yeah, just making sure that's both hard salami. I got some of the mesquite smoked turkey breast this time, and the Black Forest ham. You see that? There's a glare on it. Yeah, Black Forest ham, and we got a thing of sour cream. And this is going to be used for the same meal as the green beans. So there's sour cream. Same with this, the cream of chicken soup. I'm probably just going to use the big can, but I did get a couple of smaller cans too, because we're completely out of the cream soups. And we don't have any cream soups, so yeah, that's all we got right now. I gotta get to Aldi soon. We got, this is the ground beef I was telling you about, and 2 packages of hamburger buns, and I got some of this Lewis whole wheat bread. Last couple times I got the kind that's like lower carb, lower calorie, kind of the white version of this, I guess. And it's good, but I know the guys prefer this kind, so over that, so I went ahead and got this one this time. Okay, so this is the haul right here, and over here I got the pan ready so I can make the burgers. It's already 5 o'clock, but I'm not gonna rush. Yeah, I'm not gonna rush to make dinner right real fast, because I think Chase is napping, pretty sure. Hayden just had, I can't remember, what did he just have? He just ate something. I don't know.
Cereal or ramen?
No. I don't know. He just ate something. Josh just had some chicken tenders. This is crooked. He just had some chicken tenders. Brendan's not here, and I'm not sure if he's gonna go. He's with his girlfriend, so I don't know if he's gonna eat with her tonight or if he's coming home. But at any rate, he's not here right now. So I'm not starving. John's not gonna be home for about 3 hours, so I'm not gonna rush to try and make the burgers right now. But I am gonna make them. I'm gonna make them tonight. I'm gonna sit down and do some editing first and get my video going, because it's still taking a long time for my videos to upload. So yeah, we got to figure out that router situation, Josh. Yeah, why don't we do that this weekend? Get it moved, and maybe move it this direction some with that long cord, and see if it works better for me.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Just borrow your cord to do that with, so we know, instead of, so he has a really long, oops, this is not on there right or something, I don't know. But he's got a really long, what do you call it, Ethernet cord? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a super long Ethernet cord. The thing would probably go from one end of the house to the other, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Is it either 75 or 100 foot?
It's probably 100 foot, yeah, 75 or 100 foot. But anyway, I don't know why it has such a long. Why do you have a long one like that?
I have that from when me and Chase used to live down there, so then I could run it from my room where the router and the modem was to Chase's room if we needed to. Plus, I would much rather have like an extra long cord and not
That's
need
true.
the extra length.
That's true. I need to tighten something up on this tripod. It keeps moving. Hold on. Okay, we'll see if that's better. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, he always likes the really long cords for everything. I kind of do too, but when it's the charger cord, every once in a while, depending on what I'm doing, sometimes I don't like the super long ones because they just kind of get in the way.
Like in the car, maybe not.
Yeah, in the car, no.
Like I'm
But
good with like a
anyway.
1 or 2 foot cable.
Yeah, unless you want to have to plug it in the front and ship it off to somebody in the back,
Yeah.
then that's different. But
Never have anybody in the back. So.
yeah, it doesn't happen often, and we got portable chargers too, so you can always handle one of those. Okay, we're just totally rambling now. What was I even gonna say? I was gonna say, just this, that nobody's really super hungry right now. Nobody's getting ready to starve to death, so I'm not gonna rush. But I am gonna make those burgers tonight, and I'm gonna clean a little bit of stuff out of the fridge. But for now, I am gonna go get working on my video, and I'll get back with you. It is raining for the first time in 3 weeks. Look at my peppers. Look how wilty they are. These are getting ready to turn red. That one's looking a little shriveled, probably because it hasn't had any rain. You done? You done with your business? Yeah. See, look at my grass. Woo, listen to that truck. Look at my grass. Zoom out. That's how bad it's been. That's where the not the fire pit, that's where the sandbox used to be. Hang in there, peppers. The God water's coming. I have my pan back here heating up for the burgers. I've got my video going. It's uploading now. I'm gloved up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these burgers made. And it's nice and cold, so that's good. I'll be able to make them up into burgers a lot easier if it's nice and cold. So you can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can just see like a weird angle of me. Hold on a second. I'll move you. Okay, I've got you turned a different way. Usually when I'm aiming you down at my food stuff that I'm doing here, whatever I'm doing on the counter, I usually have my camera turned the other direction. But now I have it at the forward facing where it's facing me, where I can see you right now. I can see me right now. Yeah, usually I have it going the other direction, but whatever. It's going this direction this time because I don't feel like messing around and taking the gloves off and doing that. So just waiting for that pan to heat up real good. So I'm putting a couple of these on a plate while I'm waiting. I have the rest of this little bottle of Worcestershire sauce sitting here. We do like Worcestershire sauce on our burgers, and Montreal steak seasoning. That's what Chase wants it seasoned with this time. So I said, that sounds fine to me. Montreal steak seasoning is pretty good. Let me zip it around. Don't worry, I got my Lysol wipes. I always end up wiping everything down. I'm trying to see what's in it. Salt, spices, including black pepper, red pepper, garlic, onion, sunflower oil, natural flavorings, and extractives of paprika. So, yeah, that's pretty good. There's no sugar or anything questionable in it. So, that's good. Okay. This one's going to be small, and I'm not doing it over. So that's just the way it's going to be. I'm sure this pan's ready. Oops, this one's going to fall apart. I haven't made smash burgers in a while. I'll have to do that soon. Oh yeah, it's sizzling now, buddy. So I'm probably just gonna quit recording for a little bit because you're just gonna hear nothing but sizzle in the background, and that is annoying, and I know it is. I'm sure it is. I hear it when I edit, and I think, oh my gosh, all you can hear is sizzle. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to shut this off with my nose. That works, in case you were wondering. It does. So here's the creamer container. And it does have some leftovers in it that I'm going to have to throw away, which I absolutely hate to do, like I said before. But it's just not going to get eaten. It's been in there too long. The Johnny Marzetti that I made, there was still some of that left in there. And nobody really, I'm not going to say nobody ate it because there was a decent share of it gone. I didn't have to throw that much away, but I don't like to throw any of it away. You know what I mean? So if I had thought about it, I should have just stuck it in the freezer, but I didn't know if anybody was going to want it. But everybody got sick. Everybody except for me and Josh. And Josh isn't feeling so good right now. So he's all runny nose and just not feeling the best. But yeah, and John's feeling better. He did go to work. If you don't know, everybody had COVID. Well, 4 of the 6 of us had COVID, not me. Just to be sure. I hear a siren. I never know if that's like a video game or if it's actually a siren going or what. But yeah, so I had to throw out a few things. I got, here's the containers right here. This little container right here, this black one, this was one of Chase's lunches that he had packed for himself. There's a lid for it. That he didn't end up going to work because he was sick, so it didn't get eaten. But anyway, that's what these are nice for. If you save these, they're really nice to dispose of things that you'd like to have sealed up in your garbage. So yeah. And we do not have, my aunt used to call it the hog. We do not have a hog. We don't have a garbage disposal. And that would be an awful lot to put down the garbage disposal if you ask me. I don't know. I've never had one. So that's my way of disposing of garbage like that. And I moved the burgers. Hold on. This is all loose and weird. I moved the burgers off the burner because I didn't want to have all the sizzling going on. So we're putting those back on now. Okay. I just thought I'd tell you that, you know, I've got the fridge cleaned up. Well, it's not like wiped out and stuff like that, but I did kind of get in there and organize it and make sure everything that's in there is still good enough to be comfortable eating it. You know, I don't want to have old food in there that nobody's going to eat and it's just going to sit in there and spoil. This stuff's not spoiled necessarily, but it's just been in there too long to be comfortable with. So, okay. I have burgers cooking away right there, just about done. I just put the last 2 in, so they're all nice and bubbly and yummy looking because I got a bunch of Worcestershire sauce in there and got a bunch of them cooked up, ready to go. I've got a pot of coffee going because John's gonna be home in just about 10 minutes. I just cleaned out the litter box while these burgers were cooking. Don't worry, I washed my hands. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And I'm gonna go finish sweeping the floors. I definitely have to do the laundry room. That's where the litter box is. And I know that needs done. For sure. That definitely needs done. So I'm gonna go finish sweeping up my floors before John gets home. And that is gonna be it. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me today. See you in the next one.